Now, party politics are a natural function of a healthy democracy, but party politics driven by the doctrinaires and the very rich can undermine the common good.
This election for us is about putting people back at the center of democracy. For far too long, we believe that our community and our democracy has been hijacked by partisan politics.
Reverend Paul Slack of Minneapolis is president of Isaiah, a statewide coalition of approximately 90 congregations.
But simply having conversations with our public leaders and community members is not enough.
Named for the Old Testament prophet Isaiah, the multi-denominational group was formed 14 years ago. At a September 3rd press conference, Isaiah launched a statewide election season initiative.
We're here to proclaim our plans to create a statewide faith movement that will unite tens of thousands of people from the African American communities, Latino communities, communities from the Twin Cities Metro and Greater Minnesota around our faith, our values, and a goal to win policies that will move our communities towards racial and economic justice.
It's a nonpartisan effort called the Prophetic Voter Campaign. It is hoped that it will be a vehicle for people of faith to bring about racial, economic, and educational equity.
My congregation is faced with the realization that inequity in our education system is just as real in the suburbs as it is in the urban centers. We support a remarkable local elementary school and their faculty by providing weekend meals for hungry kids, school supplies, winter coats, and regular tutoring. But it is clear that all the passion and love we bring to that school cannot balance a larger system of racial inequity in the enforcement of school discipline policies and cannot balance the achievement gap between white kids and kids of color. It is simply unacceptable that in our state, my son has a better chance of a solid education than another mother's son simply because of the color of his skin.
My community has been working on being recognized and to live with dignity in this country, but it has been a long road. Many have given up hope in politicians and the American dream. But I believe things can change if we unite together, participate, and vote. We can show the strength of a community that works together.
I am working really hard to change things. I advocate for my kids to get a good education every day. I work with other parents that do not have the time nor the resources I do. When I vote this year, I am going to vote for change for my family and for all families. When I vote, I know I will not be alone.
We will talk to 56,000 people of faith in Minnesota who need to know that at this time we're going to stand together and work together until we have our values reflected in all of our communities.
Now in Minnesota, where state and congressional elections are won or lost by only a few votes, Isaiah says it will have an impact in November.
And together we will make the difference and hold our public officials accountable. After talking with the 56,000 voters, we will turn out 15,000 of those to the polls who will vote as prophetic faith leaders. We will stand together as leaders and faith people who are committed to each other for an agenda that reflects what we need.
If you want to know more, link up to IsaiahMN.org. That's IsaiahMN.org.
Democratic Visions is independently handcrafted by lefty Southwest Suburban volunteers for the entire metro region.